Welcome everyone to another Tuesday review, and this time we have a game called Infernax. I did a first look at this game. There was a video where I kind of looked at the game and say, okay, is this game as good as the demo I played back in PAX South in January 2020? Is it good? Is it worth your time? Should you buy this game? Now I have completed this game fully in the good playthrough, fully in the evil playthrough, unlocked a few characters. There's still, I think, the regular good ending I still need to get, and there's still a few more trophies. I think I'm maybe like 3 or 4 trophies away from platting this game. I will plat this game because I'm that close, and the trophies won't be that difficult to actually get. But let's get into this game. I will tell you right now, playing through this game multiple times is going to be a good idea if you do want to play this game, because you unlock all kinds of stuff, different ways of playing this game, different storylines, different quests, different things that you do. It becomes a new experience when you do play it. In fact, if you go to the load game, you have my original good playthrough, evil playthrough, a couple of characters you unlocked by getting codes, in a way. Codes are names to start your game with to unlock these characters. So every time you get an ending, you go to the library here and you get one of these books here. Yeah, the Demonology book is basically the monster guide or the enemy guide, like a list of all the enemies you fight in the game. And then you get these Inferno Power, reference to Nintendo Power. For those of you who remember Nintendo Power back in the day, it's kind of like a guidebook magazine, but they had that in here, Inferno Power. So you have all these different endings we've gotten. So like so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 endings. Missing the 7th ending, but I will be getting that soon because I do want that trophy. I do want to plat this game. So yeah, all kinds of endings. And these books will have codes or names to name your character to unlock certain things or unlock different characters, including the infamous code. That infamous code unlocks a character that makes this game incredibly easy, which is definitely something I appreciate, because there were times this game was brutal, especially the platforming in some of the dungeons. It was really hard. The bosses, not so much. So we go to load game, so yeah, you got this right here is like, that's the character you unlock. Reference to Contra. That's unlocked by inserting a very famous code in reference to that game. So yeah, and unlocking those endings gives you like, okay, this is what we name the things, or what code I put in to unlock all this different stuff. So we choose this right here real quick. We're going to skip all the story for now. Basically, a duke is returning from the crusade. Someone brought an evil book and is creating zombies and summoning demons, all kinds of chaos and havoc happening in the land. He wants to just rest from fighting and violence, but no, he's back and into it. So we go this and fight the zombie real quick. And we'll two options here. And one of the endings I actually did do was you can go back and talk to the guy on the boat and just get the heck out of here. The game gives you all kinds of options, all kinds of dialogue you can just pick. So we have the option to just leave and get the, I guess, the coward ending. The let's get the heck out of here. I want none of this. I don't want any part of this. I don't even want to try this. That is an option. We're going to choose no real quick because I want to go through and fight. But yeah, that's a thing you can do. And that's kind of cool. The fact you can have experience and money. You have money to buy new gear, some items like flasks to hold potions. That's a cool thing. You have different potions. You'll get like a mana potion as well as a health potion, one that does both. So that's kind of a cool thing. Music in this game is pretty sweet. Like, it's on point. I really appreciate just the finishing touches, the detail in this game. The fact that you equip new armor and it makes your character look different. You actually have a change in look when you equip new armor. The fact that when you turn evil, now you, instead of having a shield and a mace, like that cautious, like a guard and attack, now it's more reckless, more chaotic, because all you have is a big old sword to attack with. You also have various details on the deaths, so when you die, you actually see yourself die in different ways. That's a cool thing. You have a classic mode and casual mode. We're playing in casual mode right now. Classic mode gives you one of those heart token lives to begin with, and then you also get extra save points on classic mode, not classic, on casual mode, because that makes a huge difference in this game, because the dungeons are often harder than the bosses, and just getting to the boss is most of the struggle. The bosses themselves, the patterns can be learned pretty easily. They're not that difficult, at least not for me, but getting to them was a pain. So having an extra save point in a dungeon makes a huge amount of difference, and that's kind of cool. Also, the different choices like you have here, so I can either slay him or help him, and the fact that it affects things in the game. It affects whether you have an evil playthrough, an evil ending, or a good playthrough and a good ending. That's all stuff that actually is really cool, really detailed, and it affects your experience playing the game. It makes it replayable. It gives you more than just a single playthrough of playing this game, and I love that it does that. I love so much detail in this game, so much. Gameplay wise, it's fluid. There are a few annoying enemies like floating eyeballs, especially ones that have the wave pattern like the Medusa heads, except they don't just move across the screen, they track you once you get close. So moving up and down, getting closer to you and flying towards you, and flying all back towards you if you avoid them, that's an annoying enemy. Let's go ahead and fight this guy, because it's good experience and we want to level up. The leveling up is really cool because you never level up to the point where you feel OP. Yeah, you get the XP, you can level up. You basically level up your attack, your health, and your mana. Max is 7, and you're never so OP or so powered up that the game is suddenly easy. The only mode the game's really easy on is when you have the version of the count with the gun, because that version gives you 30 lives, even on classic mode, 30 lives, and that gun is powerful because it just rapid hits so fast that you wear boss's health down, plus you power it up too. Like, you actually get better equipment and better gun in the game, and it's like it becomes stronger, plus you're powering up your attack. So yeah, that's the only like really easy OP version, but that's meant for like after you've beaten the game and beaten like the secret boss, secret areas and ending. So for a normal playthrough, you're not going to be OP. It's more for an extra playthrough, you're going to be OP. It's like one of the best games, best indie games especially, of this year. This came out this year. I'm having so much fun playing it. So much fun. Even when I'm getting like frustrated because the game is challenging me and it's becoming difficult and it's really hard platforming, and it will challenge you with platforming. The game is still a fun time. And in doing second playthroughs, I've gotten better at the platforming in those areas. I've learned tricks to get through those areas. And it still was difficult, but it was much easier. Right there, you see I blocked that spear. The non-shield playthroughs of this game are challenging. And I like it has those challenging modes as well as an easy mode. That's kind of cool. You'll be playing this game for many times over, playing it for hours, and you will probably love this game, especially if you love these kind of games, these pixel art platformers, these nods to older games. This game basically takes something like Simon's Quest and makes it a good game. Kind of adds some elements of Zelda 2 Adventure of Link with the way the leveling works, the upgrading works. Such an amazing game. the addition of codes. You have the game wizard thing that you unlock by finding a certain area and entering the first code, and then you can turn cheats on and off. And once you enter it, you can turn them on and off. Has like 3 that I found: chainsaw mode, over the top gore, and paintball mode. This gives you a chainsaw instead of a mace or whatever weapon you have. This gives you excessive gore, which is just hilarious. And this turns the gore into paint, different colored paints. And you can combine these two for a very hilarious effect. In fact, let's show you real quick. On and on. Right there. That effect. I will say over the top gore makes seeing things difficult. So if you have large enemy mobs, you'll be trying to figure out where they're at. I'm all covered in paint right now, different colors of paint. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that that's a part of this game. I love that's a thing. So, yeah. This game, there's so much to it. Honestly, it's worth a lot of the attention it's getting. It's worth a lot of the praise it's getting. It's on pretty much any platform you can find. I'm playing on PS4, but it's also on Xbox as well as Switch and PC also. Get it on whatever you can play it on. Play it on whatever you can play it on. It's a fun time. It might frustrate you a little bit, but it's also going to really make you happy you played it. I do recommend trying to play. Sorry, I had to laugh at that. I recommend you at least try. At least try classic mode if you want to play at this game. Try at least one playthrough of that. If you're not too keen on classic, you want to be a little bit easier time, do the casual playthrough. You'll have a much better time. But in either case, definitely worth your time. Definitely play this game. I will be doing a video too, a special video this week about games I recommend. Not so much like a top 5, but just 5 games I recommend. And look for that later on this week. But that's really all I have to say about this game. Play it. I'll have links in the bottom to check the game out. But if you haven't played this yet, play it. It's so much fun. It's so enjoyable. I'm having a great time. I'm having so much fun. And I think you should have fun playing this too. That's all I have to say about this game. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being subbed, for watching this video. It means the world to me. Usual YouTube stuff if you want to. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. I reply to all comments. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay awesome. And we'll see you then.